Good morning. It is Tuesday, the 13th, 2023. I'm coming before you this morning with another prophetic word from Father God. Um, as always, He's continuing to ask us about commitment and about fully giving our heart and ways over to Him. And this word kind of um, is in alignment with that. He's asking us to um, let go of some things and allow Him full reign over our lives. But this is the word that He spoke. This is not the time for my people to sit back. This is the time for them to come forward in my power. Now, I do believe that this is about leaders, the ecclesia, the called out ones, the remnant, to come forward in my power, my authority to overcome situations in the lives of those of my people who are hurting, who are displaced and left behind. It is now that I'm calling many to move out and seek my people to comfort them, to allow them to know I'm hearing their cry. I'm not slow to answer, but I'm moving right now. I have given many of my leaders what to do. Their assignments have been made clear. The time is now to move out amongst those who are needing healing and deliverance. It is time to reach the lost. I want many of my people to stop looking at what they don't have and look to the one who has it all. I'm not short-handed. I'm able and capable of doing all that's necessary. I want them to understand it's not their ways that opens doors. It is my hand that does. Commit to me commitment, to me and my callings, and what I have asked of them will open more doors. None can change my mind about what I'm doing and how I have called many things into place. I will continue to move by my authority as I choose to do so. They must remember it is my ways. And that's all that He said this morning. I think that He's reminding us that the power and the authority, the time and season is in His hand. And like He said, that what doors He opened, He will open them. We can't push Him open. We can't will them open. But we must be committed in Him to follow everything that He's speaking of us today. And I'm hitting this laptop, sorry. But we must follow everything that He's saying in this hour. We must commit to Him wholeheartedly and allow Him to move in situations and circumstances. He is calling us to totally commit to Him. He's calling us to stop trying to make it happen, to stop trying to force it open, and to stop listening to those that are speaking, yes, you can make it happen, and yes, you can force it open. There's many people that are speaking out of turn, and not literally are they saying that they can stop, that you can stop it from happening or open those doors, but they're saying things in a way that doesn't line up with God's heart of what He's speaking right now, because He is telling us that we have to be still. We have to wait on Him. He ultimately knows everything that He's doing and how He's doing it, but we're trying to force His hand. We're trying to make it happen. We're impatient. We're worried. We're anxious. And Father God is saying, stop. First of all, commit yourself to me wholeheartedly. Give me your heart. Allow me to take care of those things that are causing you heartache or causing you to be anxious, excited. Father God is asking us to give those things to Him and allow Him to move as He chooses. And that we don't have the cares of the world. We are, as people, especially leaders, right now, are trying to force God's hand. And God is saying, you cannot force my hand. I choose to move when I want to move. What Father God is saying. He says, you can't make me do what you choose for me to do. You can't force me to move ahead of time. And that's what many of us are trying to do. Father God continues to say the same word over and over again, which allows me to understand that many are not committing their heart and their lives before Him. And I'm going to tell you this, that in these days that are coming, excuse me for straightening up my glasses, in these days that are coming, it is going to be very necessary that we follow every plan and dot every I and cross every T. Because these times are coming where we're going to have to trust God. Because the times are going to be just that chaotic. We are seeing right now in the government what's going on and how things are happening with the government, and it's going to continue to play out, and some of it's going to be very ugly. But this is where we have to stop trying to do things on our own and trying to force the hand of God. He said, you can't do it anyway because I'm going to do what I choose to do. This is a time to commit to God wholeheartedly, to allow His full reign over your life, over your situation, over your circumstances. There's no time right now to waddle back and forth and trying to force the doors open, force the hand of God, because it's not going to work. He's calling us to stand still, to sit still, and allow Him to continue to move in our situations and circumstances, because ultimately His ways will outreign anything that we could do anyway. And His ways are right, they're just, they're perfect. The things He's doing and how He's moving, there's no possible way that we could do it anyway. So just rest in Him. Stop trying to force those doors open. And as leaders, the ones that He has called in to assignments right now, work your assignment and work it before Him in excellence and in grace. Until the next video, I just pray that your Tuesday is abundance and blessings. Until the next video, like, share, and subscribe.